We come together today to celebrate and salute a very worthy recipient of our Citizens Hall of Fame Bronze Medallion Award.
Daniel McIntyre's presence at the Citizens Hall of Fame will serve as a reminder of the growth and development of the education system here in Manitoba.
Mr. McIntyre was famously passionate about education and the importance of making learning a positive experience for our children. He believed that success came from encouragement, from happiness, and that a child's development was more important than the curriculum.
I think that this is a bit of history that perhaps has been overlooked a little bit, though we certainly have a school named after him. Many of the students that go here probably have no idea why the school is named the way they are. So this is a great opportunity to educate and continue to educate in the name of Daniel McIntyre.
I spent a lot of time in Winnipeg growing up during the summers to see my grandparents, and I was not aware of how prominent he was. But as a teenager and a young kid, a lot of that is lost on you. It isn't until you get older that you pay more attention.
Daniel McIntyre's 43 years of building and heading up Winnipeg's public school system is unfathomable in today's world where change is so rapid and careers are transitory in nature.
But while he was best known as an educator, I would submit that he was also an important pioneer in the creation of our social services in Winnipeg. He also co-founded and was the first president of the Children's Aid Society, a forerunner of the Child and Family Service Agency. He's the type of person that literally was one of the true builders of this city. When you think about it, some people are lifters and some people are leaners, and he was definitely a lifter. While Dr. McIntyre was responsible for everything, he placed special emphasis on curriculum, where he was a true pioneer. To deal with the issues of adolescence, and he was always quite concerned about this, he introduced junior high school to Canada, now called middle school. He instituted several programs focused on the vocational aspect of education, and he pushed for the study of French when it was not popular, and indeed it was shunned in schools. In short, his remarkable dedication to youth development and education placed the Winnipeg school system in the forefront of Canadian education.
I like to think that Daniel did that exactly because he sensed how he himself and how his family had benefited from the educational opportunities that Canada gave him that Scotland could never have given the family there.
He was a man of his times, a Victorian, a loyal and devoted husband, a good and caring father, a demanding and compassionate superintendent, and a believer that education, above all else, can elevate a person to be that better person.
It's wonderful for me to be able to tie those family stories into the bigger picture of Daniel's life and be in the school in which he was such an important part.
It's a wonderful honor for the family. We knew that Daniel McIntyre did a lot for Winnipeg and for education, but until this process of nominating him into the Citizens Hall of Fame, the whole family realized how much he had done and how significant he was to the province and to Winnipeg and to education throughout Canada.
I think it's very, very appropriate that Manitobans and Winnipeggers have an opportunity to recognize the people that made such major contributions to this province being as great as it is.
The Winnipeg Realtors started this whole operation 30 years ago with Harry DeLue and Bill Norrie. And, it's always been a cornerstone of what we do. I mean, we as realtors reap the benefits of working in the city every day. So it's really important that we have other ways of giving back to the city that's given us so much.